Hello everybody, it's VerticalSandwich. Welcome back to Let's Play Blood Omen for the PS1.
Mace.
In our last video, we did stuff. We cleaned up some stuff with the mist form, which we recently got, and we flew to this bat thing. By the way, our next Spirit Forge is Spirit Forge of Energy Bank. So those energy banks I used, not such a huge deal. So, as you can see, there's a sundial at the bottom, and if you watch it, it's actually going to, yeah, it just changes hour for hour, right? Yeah, VerticalSandwich, I can't tell. I don't remember where Noctholm is. I think it's south of here, isn't it? You know, buddy, you don't get free shots over and over. That's not the way it works. Jeez. Get a little frustrated with these guys. These guys attacking me. Okay, so where are we here? We have Wassermoon and Stenchen Crow, right? Yeah, let's go to Stenchen Crow. Stenchen Crow's down there. We can actually just go south from here. Just walk down the path, right? I mean, not that going through Stenchen Crow is gonna kill us. So if we just head south and stay to the left, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Save Victor!
So, as this stupid thing travels around, like, and you're gonna hate this. Like, you seriously are gonna hate what I'm about to say. But we're gonna say it. We're gonna do. I didn't do this in my practice file. I saved it. And the reason I saved it was because you would never want to do this twice, ever. Never in your life would you want to do this twice. So, now there are NPCs in, Noctholm. Wait a minute. This is where I want to be. Yeah, it's completely where I want to be. Okay. Now, just a few of them. There clearly are going to be ones in buildings and stuff, too. For kind of mana refills if we need them. What, isn't there anybody out at night? Or did I kill everybody? Oh, jeez. Help me. Just help me if I killed anybody. Or if I killed everybody. So, we took out a secret up there, right? A little ahead of time. Just took it out. But there is a moon door on the right there. Okay? Now, there's also one down there. Fair enough. We can only get these during the full moon. Okay? Okay, VerticalSandwich. That's fine. And everything. But here's the deal with this. Like, we could have gotten that other one very early. You just need wolf form to get it. But the reason we didn't is because this one was here. And why would I wait for the full moon twice in one playthrough if I could avoid it? Let me go down here. I believe that there's... Oh, no, there is not. Wow, I really thought we were going to need the mace for that. Okay, well, never mind. We just needed mist form. Or the fortitude to use a bunch of hearts to resurrect ourselves and walk across the water. Which nobody would ever do, ever. So, here's the deal. We can literally wait this out. It's awful. This is, by the way, not the only time in the playthrough. We're going to have to wait for moon gates. But, hopefully we can get both these at once. Now, the one down below, aside from just being a secret on our list that I want to show, really doesn't have a thing that is going to be, you know, that is gonna, it doesn't have anything that's gonna, you know, make or break us in the game. Now, this one up here, though, which we could have gotten way earlier, actually has a blood vial and a rude triangle in it. We really want that. I really want that before we advance in the game. that being said, now I want you to watch. If we just stand here and I do nothing, I want you to watch how quickly this. We're gonna time it. I'm gonna time this sundial here. So I don't know, what is it? It's like 9 o'clock. In the morning, by the way. It's 9 in the morning. So boom, it's 10. It's 10 in the morning. And my timer said 5:47. So we're gonna watch. My guess is a minute. My guess is it takes a minute of in-game time. No, not quite. It's 30 seconds. An hour is 30 seconds. Maybe a little more. Which is not so bad. Now, that being said, I'm not going to just stand here and do nothing this entire time. Like, I am going to wait for this thing to go through, but we can get here pretty quickly from that bat beacon. What I am going to do is this. I'm going to run around. I'm going to kill infinitely spawning enemies. I'm going to go to places like the Spirit Forge, spend my blood, go to different bat beacons, blah, blah, blah. Like, those are the things I'm going to do to just load myself up with items. I'm going to use the back doors from various cities to get into different Spirit Forges. Like the Spirit Forge of, I don't know which ones we've hit, the Spirit Forge of Implode and things. And see if I can just fill up on those various items. But when we come back, because I'm not gonna just hang out and do nothing for like 30 minutes. Like, that makes no sense. Okay. I will see you guys when we come back for the second half of this video. It's just gonna be getting these 2 secrets and just talking very briefly about where we are in our item count. We will without a doubt have 99 flays though. You guys take care, and I'll see you for the second half of this. Alright, so welcome back. I actually went to the Flay thing. I don't know, the Flay Spirit Forge. The Spirit Forge of Flay.
Nupraptor's head.
And I went to the Implode one. Over and over. I did not bother with the,
Flay.
Putrescent, the Font of Putrescent one. Because I haven't really used that very much. I probably should use it more. Whatever. So, yeah, this was a long wait, but it was a lot of nice trips back and forth. Time passes really fast if what you're doing is just filling up on blood, going to the Flay Spirit Forge, filling up on blood, going to the Flay Spirit Forge, until you have more than you need. Actually, I've played about 10 videos past this, and first off, there are plenty more moon doors, and we're going to have to wait for some of them. And there's actually a dungeon where we have to wait for it, too. Okay, that being said, also, I actually, at some point in the next 10 videos, get so many flays, I cannot, I don't have room. I have to leave some behind. There's some other really interesting things about Spirit Forges and things like that that we're gonna, but you wait and see. So these are not all that spectacular, these areas. They're pretty standard. The real reason to be here is because, again, the magic and life extension in this door. Which makes a lot more sense to get it early if you can, but it really, unless you're pretty early in the cycle when you get here the first time, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Although the wolf howl is really nice. That wolf howl as you go in, it's fantastic. And I did not expect this to be a dungeon, but it is. Yeah, I was just like, I'll just run to items, because there aren't going to be a bunch of guys here. Well, you know what? There are a bunch of guys here. That was also why I didn't go to 99 flays, is because they're a common enough item that, you know, I knew we'd get some out of this dungeon and things. I didn't want to really risk it. Well, I mean, I didn't want to waste stuff. Like my time and all of this. And by the way, these guys don't become better. It's not like we get better at dealing with these guys in the next 10 videos. We don't. We just hope the game sends less of them at us. That's kind of my strategy. It's just like, please, less of these guys. And then I get this. Like, not even close to less. I get way more. Yeah, I get so sick of this that I'm just like, there we go. That will teach them to be jerks. I also can't get the hang of the fact that these dumb chests just open automatically. But we did get our implode back. That's nice. Man, that life bar looks so short compared to where I'm at right now in the game. Alright, there they are. I missed the rune triangle there. There we go. Good job, Vertical Sandwich. Alright, that's everything I really wanted. But there is another moon door to take care of, because we want to show all this stuff, even if we don't need it. And I'm to the point in the game where I've actually passed a pretty large dungeon that unlocks with the moon, and I don't need it. I looked over the items list, I was like, I don't need any of that stuff. I really don't. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It sounds like, the walkthrough makes it sound like a real pain in the butt. We'll take care of it. We'll show it just to show it, so everybody else goes, oh yeah, well, that's how that's done, or whatever. Or that's a thing I can do. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know why I do what I do, just so I can say I did. Plus, I really hate finishing a game and have people in the comments go like, hey, you missed blah, blah, and it's a thing that I shouldn't have missed. That really drives me a little nuts. Also, this video is the first one that's going to start a series of me being knocked back into doors or accidentally going back into doors, which with loading screens in this game are really obnoxious. So be prepared for that. It's a hoot. A hoot. That's the very definition of a hoot, is accidentally triggering a game loading screen when, like, to waste more time than you're already wasting because you're not great at the game. Yep. If you look up hoot in the dictionary, it's like, first it's the humanized vocalization of the sound an owl makes, and then second, it's triggering loading screens in a game that to waste more time than the fact that then your incompetence is already wasting. And these guys are nuts. Like, we're not gonna see these guys again for a while. I was pretty put off by the fact that they look as creepy as they do. They look like giant bugs. They may be giant bugs for all I know. They may be giant, I don't know, silverfish or something, or pill bugs. I guess they look like pill bugs. They don't look like silverfish. Silverfish look like centipedes. Silverfish are creepy. That's all I know about silverfish. They're super creepy. Although I haven't think about centipedes. Because they're centipedes! Oh my god. I'm pretty well over the thing I used to have when I was a kid, where I had this problem with spiders. Although I still do occasionally have night terrors about giant spiders. But I can't get over centipedes. It's the way they move, it's all the legs, it's just... Now, I used to play with millipedes when I was a kid. Millipedes are alright. They seem kind of slow, they're, you know... They're like, they're armored. I don't know, there's something adorable about them. Whereas, and I can't believe I shot and imploded that guy. He's like a shadow guy, he takes like 4 hits. It's just ridiculous. I think frustration at this point. It's like I've spent an hour just walking around a game doing nothing, and then suddenly they're enemies, and I'm just like, yeah, implode. So, on the upside here, we get this stuff done. And this is not... It's funny because this secret that we needed Mist Form for is horrible. There's like nothing in here, just some implodes and some flays. The one we could have gotten at Werewolf was awesome. That one had good, valuable stuff. This one had crap. So, when we come back from this, we'll be back on live commentary. We'll be making game progress. And some interesting stuff happens. I can promise you that. There's interesting stuff that happens when we come back. I can't believe they didn't put something in the middle of Stonehenge here. Like, aside from these shade guys. So, yep, when we come back, progress in Blood Omen. No more waiting for full moon doors for a long time. And like I said, interesting stuff. New equipment, a bunch of new spells, like new areas, new cutscenes, and just this game just does things that I just do not expect. Which, you know what, in a Legacy King game, that's what you want. You want the game to do things you don't expect. So, that's that. I will see you guys for the next video. You guys take care. Thank you for watching, because I know you have to do it. And I do appreciate it. Spirit bugs. You guys take care. Bye, everybody.